Here's how to invest in real estate with zero of your own money. Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Justin Artist and I'm checking in again. As promised, today I want to talk about a couple ways that you can jump into the real estate game with little to none of your own money. So we're just going to get right into it. But before we do, I just want to set some expectations out there. So the things I'm going to talk about today might take 2, 3, 4 months before you actually get your first deal. So when you start, you have to be consistent because that's going to be the key to actually getting your first deal. So the first option that you have available to you is wholesaling. So this is essentially trying to find potential sellers that need to sell their home quickly and at a discount for whatever reason. That could be pre-foreclosure, they have some kind of large bill that they need to pay, or some kind of delinquent tax situation. But you find those people through either cold calling or direct mail, or you can drive for dollars and look for just homes that are run down. Look through the county records and find the owners and send them direct mail or skip trace them to get their numbers. So then if you call enough people, eventually someone will be willing to sell at a discount. So then you put the house under contract, and then you have cash buyers and investors that you already have also gathered, and then you can assign that contract to that cash buyer for a fee, typically $5,000. So there's more videos that you can look into to find the more minute details with wholesaling, but that's the basis of it. Essentially, you're doing the dirty work for the investors to bring them deals, and for that convenience, they're basically paying you a fee. So the second option that you have available to you is potential partnerships. So if you gather knowledge and you understand what you're talking about, then you can find people that do have the funds and are looking to invest in real estate or diversify from stocks, and then you can present a plan to them that makes sense, and then they can make a better return than they're already making in the stock market. Then that is a good opportunity for them, and then they'll be willing to lend you money. That example is more for people within your sphere of influence that you may know personally. The third option would be essentially the same thing, but working with hard money lenders. So they do this all the time. They gather a bunch of money from individuals that want to have it invested with this hard money group, and then they lend that out to investors like yourself to then go and invest in real estate. I talked about this in my last video on the requirements that they typically have, which are you're getting the purchase price of the home plus the rehab budget for the home to be 70% of the after repair value of the home. And then once you do that, they'll give you the money to buy it and then the money to renovate it, and now the home is worth a lot more. So then when you go take that to a bank, now that it will qualify for a conforming loan, you can refinance out all the money to pay back the hard money lender. So the only downside to this is typically they don't want to give that money to people doing this for the first time. They want to see you have some kind of experience. So this is where partners can help again, especially if that partner has done some deals, but maybe they don't have the time, but you do have the time to oversee the project. They have the experience, and then the hard money lender has the money to make it all happen. So the fourth option would be to seller finance. So if you are boots to the ground, knocking on doors, sending mail to people, calling people that might potentially want to sell their homes, eventually you might find someone that is willing to seller finance it. So if they're doing that, you can structure the deal to where you don't put any money down, but you pay them over time. So then you can make your own terms for the loan if that's desirable for the seller, and then you can purchase the home that way. So my fifth and final option would be to invest in mobile homes and mobile home parks. So if you can go and either use someone else's money because you presented that you're knowledgeable about this investment strategy, or you can go to the bank and maybe get a $15,000, $20,000 loan. You can go look out in rural areas of the country in mobile home parks and find people that are looking to sell, that own the mobile home. So if they're looking to sell, they have to get some kind of cash offer because the bank isn't going to lend on a mobile home in a mobile home park. So you can come in and offer them get a deal for the mobile home essentially. Say you bought it for $15,000, you can then turn around and sell that to someone else for $20,000, and you offer them some type of seller financing. So maybe they put down $5,000 and then they finance $15,000 over the course of 3 to 5 years. So now you just created value, and then you're also going to be getting some kind of monthly income from that seller finance that you'll be cash flowing from. So you should see a theme in all these options, and this is why real estate is so powerful. You can take your knowledge and your time and someone else's money, invest into a property, and instantly increase the value over a couple weeks or months. And now that the asset is at a new higher value, you can take that to a bank or some type of lender to refinance to pay back the original borrower, to get in some kind of long-term loan so that you can put a tenant in it and that cash flows, you know, for the foreseeable future. All right, that's it for today, guys. I just wanted to give you 5 quick options that you can look into further on how you can get into real estate with little to no money. I'll be doing videos in the future diving more into the minute details of each of these strategies, so be on the lookout for that. So if you like this content, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell so that you can get notified of my next videos. That really does help out the channel, so I appreciate you for doing that.